Good morning, family. It is Thursday morning. How's everyone doing? Another great day here, another great day of the week. So glad to hear you all down there, getting in position to hear great things that will be shared on the Team Effort Lifestyle call today. I tell you, family, things just continue to grow and to get better and better. Your health is getting better. We're getting so many folks is getting good doctor reports, and that's good that you're all going for your physicals. That's a good thing also. Going for your physicals, having your labs checked, your blood levels checked, and making sure everything is operating as it should. And that's a good thing to know. You can come away getting a good report from your doctor that's saying, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it because you're doing really good. And not only that, we're discovering as we tell the doctors that, hey, look, I've been taking vitamin sprays. Look at the expression on their face when you say that. They say, what, vitamin sprays? I haven't heard of that. Let me see. And as they begin to look and examine the tube of sprays and see the ingredients that's in them, guess what? They say, I think I need that myself. So, boy, are we on the right track with the right product, with the right company, making a difference in the world. Well, family, you got into the Team Effort Lifestyle call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, with my business partner, Pastor Jill Wafer. The line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where you dialing in from?
Pastor Denise, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you, Mom Iffy. And I think you're awesome.
Awesome. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you, young lady?
I just love to listen to you all, and I'm excited every day.
Ooh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing, because you know what?
If you don't go to Nigeria with Jerry, I'm going to be mad at you. I want you guys in Nigeria today.
I'm going to try to get me to go around the corner. We have to see how that works out. I tell you, Mom Tiffy, there's a lot of traveling to be done. We have to get some travelers on these planes to get out there and really get the word out there, right?
Yeah.
So we have to take these 10 vitamin sprays around the corner to around the world.
That's right.
That's right, because everyone needs them. That's right. Thank you, Mom Missy. Well, family, keep it coming. Who else is with us? Go right ahead and introduce yourself.
The Payday in the house.
I know that's right, Mr. Payday. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm feeling great this morning. Feeling great.
Okay, so you had your trim.
Oh, yeah, I had my trim, my D-boost, everything.
So you had your 10-minute exercise in?
This is not a valid
menu. Oh, yeah, I got my walk-in, too.
This is not a valid menu option. You can
tell when people are doing what they're supposed to do. You can just hear it in their voice.
This is not a valid menu option.
That's it.
Keep it coming. I know we have 4 people calling this call to the Mom Iffy and Robert and Paul Jackson and Jesse. Who else is with us this morning?
Vicky Soto, Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey, superstar, how are you, Vicky?
Hi, Denise. Good morning, family.
Good morning, Vicky. Soto. Good morning. Listen at Terry White. Look at him. You hear him? Y'all hear him?
Good morning, Terry.
Okay. All right, Terry. Tell me y'all say hi, Terry. Keep it coming, fam. I'm going to mute that in just a sec. Where you down there from? Come on, fam. I know you on there. Just shout your name out.
Rita Jack. Am I?
Woo! Dancing machine in the place. Keep it coming. Who else is there? I know y'all not shouting.
The conference is now in presentation mode. Your line is muted.
Part of blowing your business up, you have to at least introduce yourself on the call. That's the first step. Give us your name. If you can give your name, you can tell anyone about the trade. And I know you're there. I hear you dialing and chiming in. Don't be shy. Mel Gill says when you dial in, give out your name. Just shout your name out. Let us know that you're there so people can, they'll get to know you by name and by voice. But when we come together for the big event, that's the joy of it. You get to listen to these wonderful folks from around the world, like Mom Iffy. And when we have big events, guess what you're going to do? you're going to look for Mom Iffy because you're used to hearing her voice on the call. Same with Vicky Soto. We hear Vicky Soto on each week, and Paul Jackson and Jesse. And when we have the big events, you're going to search them out. There's nothing like putting that name, that voice to a face and embracing one another, and then continuing to grow together. So when you're on the call, just go ahead, shout your name out. If it's not heard, you know what? Take a positive risk and do it again. Be the loudest one in the bunch. Mel Gill told me one time, it's the squeaky wheel that gets the job done. Something like that, he said. I misquoted it. The squeaky wheel gets it done. You got to be heard. Well, I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, Pastor Daryl. Wait, are you there this morning, sir?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Well, we're getting ready for this big weekend. I'm telling people you ought to be selling as many sprays as you possibly can. So you want to make sure that you get the best benefit out of being around people as possible. Good thing about our product, guys, is that everybody needs it. It doesn't matter if you're sick or not. Everybody needs to supplement their nutrition because we're just not getting this nutrition in our food. No matter, you can eat out of Whole Foods or Yes Market or any organic market, and the nutrition is just not in the food the way it used to be. And so we have to supplement our nutrition with these supplements. So everybody needs them, and everybody that's over 35 or 40 is taking some type of supplements. So you have a huge market. And it's like you said, Pastor Denise, you get this product in you, you start using this product, people start loving it, and they'll just want to keep calling you back and asking you for more. So take this great opportunity this weekend when you're around friends and family to really promote your business and promote these supplements. Take them with you. Be ready to sell everything that you have. That's the great thing about our company. I was talking to one of our leaders last night, and he said, "You know what, man?" He said, "We got the best product on the market." He said, this would not be any kind of business if we had to pretend and if we had to hype up the product. We don't have to. With this product, it works. This product works. So I'm telling you, it's a good product to have in your hands, and get it out to as many people as you possibly can.
Mm-hmm. This product really does work. That I was sharing with you yesterday how I had a customer that started taking the sprays maybe about a month and a half ago. And she came in yesterday to, of course, order more sprays. She said, "I'm getting ready to go out of town. I can't leave out of town without my sprays." And she brought her grandson with her. Her grandson, 19 years old. And she was telling me about the results that she was getting from the spray. She had some inflammation in her leg, and that she would have to actually go to the doctor to get injections for because it was that painful. But she didn't really know it was inflammation. She just having pain in her leg, and she'd have to go to the doctor once a month to get this injection, like right in her knee, and just to deal with the pain. And when I first gave her the sprays, I said, sometimes when you have inflammation in your body, that causes pain. Well, she's been taking the sprays, and she's no longer dealing with that pain that she was dealing with for quite some time. But she was also sharing some other results she was getting from the sprays. And as her grandson was listening, he says, "Wow," he said, "Grandma, I think I need those sprays." And she says, "Yes, you probably do." And she kind of shunned him, like, she thought he was just saying that. But he was persistent. He would not give up until she wrote another check and brought him some D-Power and B-Boost. He's 19 years on his list, and he's like, "No, I think I need some of those sprays, Grandma. I'm serious." She said, "Are you?" She says, "Yeah." He said, "Yeah." And he was asking questions about him, and so she bought herself a set, and by his persistence, she wrote another check and bought him some as well. So people, we do need them. The body needs, wants to, even young people want to feel better. And we have talk about them, talk about the testimonies, and talk about them openly so people that are around are listening, because guess what? They're going to chime in, and they're going to say, "Hey, what is that you're talking about?" And now only you have one customer, now you have 2 or 3 more customers as you speak openly and take the sprays openly so people can ask, "What is that, and what is it you're talking about?" So we
that's the good thing about sharing is sharing and talking openly about, product and what it's doing to people and having them tell you, is because, there's always people who is around who's ear hustling, and they're pretending like they're not paying attention, but they listen. But they got the ears on it, man. They listen as much as they possibly can, you pick up other potential customers just because you talk about the product just in a public space, that's why this young man said, "Hey, I need some of that too." What you guys talking about? Hey, just for you guys old folks, that's me too. I need some of that.
And he was, how young people are. They was on his phone, like he was on his iPhone. He was texting and I guess on social media, whatever. But that's what it appeared like. But like you said, he was ear hustling. He was listening in, and he did not leave there without his praise. Phenomenal. Well, Pastor Darrell, who we have with us today? You still there?
We have our one of our top guns, him and his crew. I don't know who he's bringing on with him, but we have Mr. Paul Jackson, and he's always coming in to help out and fill in and talk about what the product is doing and what he's doing in the product with the product. He's executive in our company, but Paul took a team down to North Carolina a couple weekends ago, and just really lit it up down in North Carolina. We hadn't had a chance to have him on to kind of give us an update about that trip and what's going on now as a result of that, because we've had these calls booked every day, and but we wanted to take an opportunity to reach out to him and see if he could come on and just kind of share with us what they've been doing over the last 2 weeks now that they started in North Carolina. So, Mr. Paul Jackson, the executive Paul Jackson, are you with us?
Yes, sir, Pastor D. And good morning to you, Pastor D and Pastor D. So good to be on this call this morning. How are you, Pastor D?
I'm doing great, sir. It's good to have you this morning.
It's good to be here on this lifestyle call. What a privilege and honor it is to be on the call. Joining me on the call today will be my brother from another mother, Mr. Robert Smith. He's an executive with our company. And also executive founding member, Mr. Jesse Bowden, will be joining us. But before I bring them on, I would like to give respectful condolences to Mr. DJ, Pastor Don Joseph, who has the West Coast dancing to the tune of 10. He and his team, Robert, Renetta, Brashir Saran, Lord Gibson, these outstanding leaders that have been able to carry the ball while Pastor Joseph has been able to attend to the transition of his mother. We want to give acknowledgement of how blessed he was to have his mother for more than half a century. We celebrate her life and her contributions. It's our greatest gift from God, having a mother, one who gives us life. So we wanted to speak to that. And I would like to bring to the call at this time executive founding member, Mr. Jesse Bowden, who has set the tone for our expansion and exposure to Fayetteville by allowing me and Robert to collaborate with him in sharing our phenomenal opportunity and our remarkable products with people in Fayetteville, North Carolina, through Miss Beverly and Candace, who are native North Carolinians in Fayetteville. That is how we happen to focus on going there. So, Jesse, are you on the call with me?
I am on the call, Paul. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
First of all, I'd like to say good morning, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and 10 family. I definitely got to tell you about this event that we had in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now, we were invited to share the 10 opportunity at a Friday Women's Night Out event in Fayetteville. And the exciting part about that was we were able to expose the amazing product to an area that never even heard of spray vitamins. And the information on the benefits of the 10 product line of oil sprays and vitamins and supplements went over very well received. And especially when you consider the fact that over 40% of Americans can't or do not like swallowing pills. Now, this is a huge market demand already waiting on us. So we definitely open for that. Now, during that Friday Women's Night Out event, we dropped and this was fascinating because we dropped a vitamin D pill into a clear glass of vinegar, actually. And do you know, after 2 hours, that pill was just starting to dissolve. And folks were very fascinated with that. And we also did a raffle for a free 10 vitamin spray, which over 60 people participated. And we also invited everyone that participated to the next day. We had a TTP that following day. And even though it was short notice, it was still very well received. And right now, we are currently in the process of contacting everyone that's participated as a follow-up, just to thank them for their support. And I'm going to let Paul Jackson expound on the aspects of that event. And we're definitely looking forward to coming back out to Fayetteville. Great area to actually tap into, and I just can't wait to get back down there and continue to share our amazing sprays with all those folks, because you never know what folks are dealing with. Because after sharing my testimony and with so many people, and then we had a before and after picture of my sister who lost 67 pounds, and she was there. She lost 67 pounds using our Slim Bite pen and the B-Boost. And when I was telling him about how many, that she lost 67 pounds, it was like, okay, yeah, well, I said, well, no, she's here. She's right here. And when they saw it, they were like, oh, my God, so that was crazy. So everybody wanted to, we sold several sprays that night. And there were so many people that was just, they all heard of Garcinia Cambogia, but they never heard of it in a spray form, which we do have. So that went well. So, and there's so much to talk about, but I don't want to take up all the time. So I'm going to hand it back to you, Paul.
All right. Well, thank you, Jesse. I appreciate all that you do and all that you continue to do in exemplifying the leadership that we all can really focus on striving to attain with this business. Jesse, he was well received on Ladies' Night Out. Not to embarrass the brother, but he was most elegant. He was most elegant.
That was because he let me borrow one of his ties.
I saw the tie set. I saw it.
Yeah, that pink and gray was beautiful, and it was well received by the ladies. All right, so we thank Jesse for that, But I have to tell you, we were at a real nice event, and I'm very appreciative of Beverly's cousin, Teresa, who put us in prime position with our booth. She positioned us right next to Zoe's Kitchen, people love to eat, which was on our right, and a wine tasting on our left. We were right there in the mix, and there was a lot of traffic where we were able to introduce our sprays and our vitamins along with our trim. And it was well received. It truly was a taste and see. This was a springboard for the TTP scheduled at the library on Saturday at 12 noon. And we were fortunate to have my brother from another mother, soon to be one star, Mr. Robert Smith, who was exemplary as our MC. Mr. Payday, are you on the call?
Yes, sir. I am on the call. Good morning, Pastor D and Pastor D. Oh, man, I'm so humble. I feel so humble about this business because we have some beautiful people in this business. And this is what makes this business a great business to be in. And it ain't about me. It ain't about them. It's about other people. We're trying to get other people where we can get them to see that they can live their dream out here. And it's about living your dream. And the more I see this business, the more I see my dream coming true. So if we could just expose this business to enough people and help them with their dreams, then they'll help us with our dreams.
Well, thank you, Robert. It always is a real privilege and honor to collaborate with you because your heart is so big and you're so passionate about our company, and you are impacting so many people with your example and how you distinguish yourself in the retail aspect as well as in the business building aspect, having generated serious income through this business already. We thank God for the faithful 25 who were in attendance, who did not succumb to the insufferable hot 96-degree temperatures that we experienced in Fayetteville. We identified Miss Sheila Wilson, a magazine editor and radio personality, who was a catalyst to spearhead our expansion due to her influence in Raleigh as well as Fayetteville, North Carolina. We see 10 as a cash infusion to stimulate the economy in Fayetteville, which is not very strong right now. Many are coming north for employment, while those of us in the north are migrating and relocating and purchasing retirement homes in North Carolina going south because you can get more bang for your buck. We plan to revisit in August and build on the exposure that we formulated down there when we were there to draw people to our regional here in September 26th. There were two ladies who tied in to our TTP who were in other parts of our family organization, and we celebrate their attendance. This was a real motivator and reinforcement for them being in the area and having driven to join us at the TTP that Saturday. They really tied in and were very appreciative of our collaboration. I also wanted to mention along the lines of what was shared by, I refer to as Agent 008, our coach, Natisha Bonds. She always said that the follow-up is key. Wealth is generated in the follow-up. Sometimes there has to be multiple exposures. And when you persist in exposing to someone more than 5 times, you realize 80% success on the 5th exposure. So it is about being diligent and persistent in sharing this remarkable opportunity of a lifetime as well as these phenomenal products. And you can always accomplish your intent the first time, maybe not even the second time. But if you persist, success is imminent. I also would appreciate, if I could, being sensitive to the time here, that we give respectful acknowledgments to Mr. and Mrs. Cole. These are Cassandra's parents. They offset our costs with our trip to North Carolina. They embraced us and welcomed us into their home, as well as Teresa. And it offset our costs so that we didn't have to stay in a hotel. You know, Southern hospitality, people talk about that all the time. But this couple were exemplary in offering their home to us and opening up their home to us. Mr. Cole is a paratrooper. He has jumped out of the plane 383 times. He is the instructor, or was the instructor, who wore the black hat. Top Gun. He is one remarkable man. And Mrs. Cole, she's a Renaissance woman. She is one who taught her daughters how to put in an alternator in an automobile. She held it down during his service to our country. She's a remarkable lady. And it was shared to me that they are a part of, in their lineage, Nat King Cole has relations there. So I was really drawn to that. That was amazing to me. Well, suffice it to say, they offset our costs. And because it was Father's Day, before we left, we presented them an envelope and a card with a love offering that was representative of our appreciation for opening up their home and for their Southern hospitality. So we are excited about the expansion to Fayetteville. They really need 10 there. There are a lot of people who are challenged economically there, and there are health issues, as we were exposed to some on Friday night's vending venue. But we are encouraged that they will be able to find relief and life-changing experience through our remarkable opportunity and our phenomenal vitamin sprays. So I'm going to hand it back to you, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise.
Hey, Paul, so let me ask you guys, now that you guys have, sown the seed down there with Cassandra and Bev and Jesse and yourself and John and Robert, you said you guys are looking at going back in August. Tell us how the people received the vitamin spray information, and was there the same level of excitement as we've been seeing every place else?
Yes, sir. I appreciate you asking that. It was well received. They hadn't seen anything like what we shared with them. The taste of the vitamin D, they were amazed at the pineapple mango type taste that D carries, because it's such a great tasting product. And when we shared how vitamin D impacts and why so many people in our country are vitamin D deficient, it really drew them to the product. But it wasn't just the vitamin D. When they experienced the Trimp, which is our new drink, they were amazed with how palatable it was and the good taste that it had, and the benefits that it offered as far as being fiber-based and really complementing the digestive system. Saturday, when we shared the opportunity, the money behind the business, what really came across to those that we shared in our presentation was that the retail aspect of 10, what is offered through our opportunity, can have significant impact in North Carolina, because it doesn't take a lot of money there, and a small amount goes a long ways. When I shared with a security guard who was there providing security for the library, he was new to the area. He was really drawn to the additional financial benefit that he could tap into. His name was Mr. Graves. How an extra $300 a week would really put him in a real prime position with his relocation to the area. But we made mention of the fact that even if a product was moved, one product a day, selling a bottle of vitamin D or exposing people to our vitamin spray at the cost of $30, and you did that 5 to 7 days a week, that's $210 that would be generated a week, which would bring between $800 close to $1,000 a month. Down in Fayetteville, that's twice what it would be up here in our area, because they are so challenged economically down there. So that was a real enticement, and people really responded to that. And we are committed to going back there because we know how challenged they are and how depressed the economy is in the South, especially in Fayetteville, that a little goes a long ways. When we shared with them the car incentives, they couldn't believe it. I mean, that was amazing that a company would put you in an automobile such as a Mercedes or BMW and pay the car note. That was well received. But when we hit them with the $2,500 mortgage payment, it was done. $2,500 mortgage payment in Fayetteville buys you land and property and a big house. Where homes down there, 4 bedrooms, $160,000. People not paying $2,500 a month on their mortgage. So the company offers so much that can provide stimulation for Fayetteville. And the response was well received. And we are committed to going back there and sharing and cultivating our exposure to lift their economy and to hopefully change the lives of a lot of people who really need what we have to offer.
Amen. Well, thank you guys so much for going down there and casting the seed there in Fayetteville. I know the team was really, really excited for you all to partner and go down there and be a part of that wonderful event. Looking forward to more updates, North Carolina. Guys on the call, if you know anybody from North Carolina, you definitely want to get with Paul and them to get information on the next events that are coming up. It's going to be very, very important. Pastor D, let me bring you in on here to see if you have any questions or any comments.
You know, it sounded like it was just a beautiful event. Paul and Jesse and Robert, you guys really went with a plan of action and really sound like you planted a lot of seeds and opened a lot of doors. I love the fact that you demonstrated the pill. And did you use vinegar? I guess it was, maybe that's what you need. And let it sit there for 2 hours for the guests to see what pills happen. When you I just love the fact that you did that at the event. And Jesse, I didn't know that your sister went. So, wow. That had to have been amazing to see a before picture of Cynthia, where she was 60 pounds heavier, 67 pounds heavier than what she is now. But to show the picture of a person, but then have the person say, hey, here I am, I'm right here, you know, as living proof, that really had to floor them. So you guys, wow, you guys did an awesome job. Great job. Good work. Like I say, great job. I know many people's lives have changed, and they're excited about being a part of what Team Effort Network is offering.
Pastor Denise, if I could, before we receive our quotes for the day, if I could just mention one other thing. As we prepare to celebrate Independence Day this weekend, I hope that our 10 family, all of us, are mindful and that we reflect on those who are not independent when it comes to their health. A lot of people are still challenged with medicines and pharmaceuticals that impact their health condition, and they don't have the independence that we have been able to experience that's brought about through our remarkable vitamin sprays and allowing us to overcome some of the challenges that we have health-wise as well as economically. So when we reflect on this Independence Day, let us be mindful of those who don't know what we know, who haven't experienced what we've experienced. It's Independence Day, yes, from England, but for us, it's about providing independence as far as health and economically for a lot of people who are not in that position that can realize that through 10.
Well, Mr. Jackson, I'm in agreement with you. I say there's going to be a lot of family gatherings and friends coming together for the entire weekend. Have your sprays with you. Go prepared. Take your material, your business card, and your trim by 10, and just be ready to educate your friends and your family and your loved ones on how to take better care of themselves. I mean, really listen to them and find out what their conditions are, and then offer a solution. And I'm pretty sure you're going to walk away this weekend with a lot of new customers, happy customers that will eventually end up being happy business partners. Thank you for that, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you.
Well, it's been another great, phenomenal call. Very, very good job that you guys did in Fayetteville, North Carolina. They were waiting to embrace you again. So let's now go out to Atlanta, Georgia, to our one-star Dr. Kevin Vaughn with our quote for today. Dr. Kevin Vaughn, are you there?
Well, good morning, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Paul, Robert, and Jesse, and the 10 family. Can you hear me okay, Pastor Denise? Wow, incredible.
Yes, sir.
Incredible. How's everybody doing today?
Doing great, Kevin.
That's great. Good to hear your voices, guys. Good to hear your voice. And as is always mentioned already, happy 4th of July coming up, guys. It's coming up fast, and you guys definitely have your own fireworks and get moving on these wonderful businesses, guys. There's going to be people everywhere, guys. Continue to network, continue to share, and get involved in our communities, guys, all around the country. And Paul, Robert, and Jesse, congratulations on North Carolina. Guys, as Pastor Dale just mentioned, you guys are planting the seeds, guys. You're planting the seeds for a great harvest, and that's going to be a harvest of 10, and it's going to be multiplied to thousands in the future, guys. So I'm so excited, and that's what we got to do, guys. We got to open up different parts of the country. I just talked to some people up in Indiana area, in the Minnesota area, and they're looking at the sprays now. So our goal, I'm looking for business partners, guys. I don't know about you. I'm sure you all doing the same thing. We're looking for business partners that want to open up new opportunities with our wonderful sprays. And as mentioned earlier, most of the people, guys, just want to try the sprays out, right? So we send them the sprays, and guess what, guys? They sign up once they understand it works for them. They say, hey, I'm loving these sprays. They got to work for others. And so that's the way to do it, guys. Get those sprays out there, network, continue to keep doing it, because we're the only ones that are doing it like we do it, guys. You know, Mel and Amy Gill and the staff of Team Effort International has given us a great opportunity with the leadership of Pastor Dale and Pastor Denise, guys. We cannot lose. So we're going to keep this thing moving, and we want everybody to continue to share. And guys, continue to network every day. Just be conscious of people they're looking. If anything else, guys, just let people know you just open up your business, or even just talking about the sprays. You can just say, just talk about the sprays. Have you heard about the new vitamin sprays? You can just ask the question. And most people are going to say, no, I haven't. And that's your way to start that friendship, guys, and start that opportunity with that individual, whether it's a business or individual as well. Hey, guys, we got some great quotes for you today. It's going to be a great time. I don't know if I mentioned these quotes or not, but this is one I wanted to encourage everybody again. Just continue to encourage people through these wonderful quotes today. Are you ready, Pastor Denise? Are you ready for some awesome quotes? Got 4 quick quotes for you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Woo, I love it. All right, here we go, guys. Hey, Russell Simmons talks about being encouraged. He says, stay on your hustle, guys. Woo, keep it moving, guys. He says you can't fail until you quit. I love it. I remember Les Brown talked about you got to be hungry today, guys.
Right.
You got to be so hungry that you're going to find out how to properly eat. Isn't that right, guys? That means we're going to go out and make some money, and I'm going to go to the grocery store and buy me something to eat, guys. So my point is you got to be so hungry that you're going to make it happen, guys. So never give up. That was Russell Simmons. He talked about that. Hey, also, too, I'm not telling you, this is anonymous. He says, I'm not telling you it's going to be easy. It's not going to be easy because everybody will be doing it, right? I'm telling you it's going to be worth it. And I think Robert kind of talked about that a little earlier. It's going to be worth it. It's worth it, guys. It is worth it. We have the best leadership. Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, and all the leaders on the phone around the country. We got the best leadership at corporate, man, with Mel and Amy Gill. Just incredible, phenomenal individuals. We got Robert Hicken, of course, leading up our outside of the company there in the field services area. Guys, Robert's awesome, and the staff. So, guys, we got the best. We got the best comp plan. We got the best, products, no doubt about it. And we got the best people, guys, in the world. Our next quote talks about believe in yourself, guys. Come on now. Believe in yourself and all that you are, because you're so awesome and special. And again, there's no one ever going to be created like you or born like you ever. And that's powerful when you think about it. Know that there is something inside you that is greater than your obstacles. It don't matter, man. You just run over. One area I like, or one animal I like really nicely, guys, is the rhino. The rhino, man, when he gets in full gear, man, or full stride, he's going to run over everything. I love it. I love the rhino, man. When he starts trotting, man, he is just going to run right over you, no matter who's in the way. Truck, it don't matter if it's a truck or a rock or whatever, it's going to be moved. Somebody's moving out the way. He's not going to deter his goal to get to wherever he's got to go. So I love the rhino. I got a little rhino in my office just to remind me to always keep moving, guys. Keep moving. Hey, Ben Vereen says our last quote of the day, guys. We want you to take it to the next level today. Ben Vereen says, so be encouraged and dedicate yourself to your dream. And if your dream should come by my way one day, then we will dance upon the boards of life. and we're going to be at the beaches of the world, guys. We're going to be in our yachts. We're going to be in our cars. We're going to be in our planes. I know Pastor Denise and Pastor Dale, they need a Learjet right now. I know that they need a Learjet right now so they can get around the world. So we're going to believe them for their own planes and stuff in the future, guys. But, guys, we're going to dance upon the boards of life and enjoy ourselves and help a lot of people along the way. Back to you guys. Stay encouraged. This is the best business opportunity on the planet. Thank you so much, Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale.
Thank you, Dr. Kevin Vaughn. Pastor Dale, back to you, sir. Anything to say before we close out?
I tell you, thank you so much, Kevin. That's wonderful quotes, man. I'm really excited about those quotes. I love that. I love the watching the rhino as well. You're right. He will run over anything and everything. It doesn't matter if human or not.
That's right.
You don't want to pick off a rhino, man. I'll tell you that right now. And we got to have the same attitude with our business is that, run over obstacles, run through obstacles, whatever we need to do. Let's make sure those obstacles are no longer an obstacle. Thanks so much for those folks. Tomorrow, you don't want to miss the call. We got an amazing announcement tomorrow. We have a brand new car qualifier, LCQ qualifier. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be awesome. Wow. You don't want to miss the call tomorrow. It's going to be great. Back to you, Pastor D, to close it out.
Wow, that's an LCQ qualifier. Go ahead, win a Mercedes or BMW, whichever one you want to pick. That is great news. Well, it's like the guys, just like Jesse and Paul Jackson said, there's a huge market demand waiting for us. Why are they waiting for us, family? Look, get off this post and get out there and go tell someone the great things that you're hearing, that you're doing, and that you're participating with Team Effort Network. Get out there and tell them about the D Tower, the B Boost, the Slim by 10, the Super 10, the Super and the Trim by 10. Amazing. Sign up with your TTP in your neighborhood tonight and get out there and bring a guest, family member, or friend, and share this wonderful news that people can live the life that they want to live, have the energy they want to have, do the things that they want to do, and feel good about life. Family, thank you for being with us today. Be back tomorrow morning as Pastor said here, more great news as we celebrate another family member winning their car. Thank you, family. See you tomorrow morning. You are loved. You are greatly appreciated. God bless you all, and have a prosperous day on purpose. Mr. Paul Jackson, thank you so very much. God bless you all.